Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Cannon's Comics. Doing another weekly pull list video with some other pickups that I picked up during the week from my local comic book store that were off my pull list, just filling in some collections. But anyway, we'll start with my favorite book from last week, and that is going to be Superman the Kryptonite Spectrum, issue 4. I really love Mr. Mxyzptlk and Batmite, and they feature heavily in this issue, and it's just a really fun issue by the creators of Ice Cream Man, as y'all should know. But plays around with the format really fun in a couple of the pages, and I won't say too much, but we get another interdimensional introduced in this issue here, and it's really cool. That was my favorite book of last week. And before we move on to the pull list from this week, because we got a couple more books than last week, we'll start with what I picked up from my other comic book store, Sasquatch Toys and Games, that were off my pull list. There's just filling in some back issues. First, we got issues 2 through 5 of Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. This is the Shaman run. I already have issue 1, and I have the Grant Morrison Gothic run. That's issues 6 through 10, I believe. So now I have the full Shaman run. Can't wait to read that. I'm wanting to pick up this whole run, or this whole series, because I just like the format of storytelling, just little stories, just 5-issue stories they have in these. But anyway, moving on, and we'll go through these. These are all Batman issues. We'll go through them all in order, and that means starting with the coolest book, probably, because it's the first one in order. It's Batman issue 404, part 1 of Batman Year 1, Frank Miller's run. Got this for a good deal, just some trade-ins, and picked that up, newsstand edition. Another one, Batman 408. I believe this is the first Jason Todd after Crisis on Infinite Earths, I believe. And yeah, just love Jason Todd. It's a cool cover as well. I'm stealing the tires off the Batmobile. Another cool cover, Batman issue 430. I just love the pink cover. Next 2 issues are some cool Joker covers. Batman 450 and 451. So we got 450. Then 451. All right, and I think this is also a minor key. Batman 457. It's the introduction of a new costume for Robin there. Yeah, also a cool cover with Scarecrow, in my opinion. But anyway, some other ones. A lot of these were all these dollar books? Most of these were. Some of them weren't. Most of these were dollar books. Just filling in my Batman run. Batman 466. Batman 467. Batman 491. Another cool Joker cover, prelude to some Nightfall stuff, I believe. And speaking of Nightfall stuff, this was not a dollar comic. Batman 497, a newsstand edition. Classic cover, of course. Bane breaking Batman's back. And 598 and 599 as well. Also love this cover with Bane and Catwoman. And then 499. Is this the first Rosbat in Batman. I forget. I think his first appearance might be in Detective Comics, but anyway, those are my pickups outside of my pull list for this week. A lot of Batman, a lot of dollar comics. All right, guys, moving on to my pull list for this week. We got issue 7, Exquisite Corpses. Been loving this series. Been trying to cut back on my indie stuff, but I do have 2 indie books this week. This and News from the Fallout, issue 6. I think this is the last issue of this miniseries. I really love the art in the series. It's been a really cool apocalyptic tale. Kind of very different than most post-apocalypse stories. Next we have Superman Unlimited issue 7. I think this ends at issue 8. Started off pretty strong. Been liking it alright, getting slot. I'm gonna finish it out. Issue 8's coming up. 2 biggest books this week, in my opinion, or for me at least. Ultimates issue 18. Been loving the Ultimates. Been loving all of the Ultimate Universe stuff. I'm picking up everything except Ultimate Black Panther. I think it's just because I didn't start. It started, but Ultimates number 18, and then last but not least, we have Batman Deadpool, the big crossover this week. I did not get the A cover, but I did get the Frank Quietly cover. He's one of my favorite artists. And the Grant Morrison. Can't wait to read the Grant Morrison story in here. Love Grant Morrison, as you can tell probably about a bunch of the stuff behind me. But was very excited for this and the Frank Quietly cover. Might pick up the A cover when I go back to the comic book store. Really kind of wanted to pick up the Nick Dracoda cover, but money, But I might pick that up next week if they still got it at the comic book store. But anyway, that is my pull. That is my what I got this week. Hope y'all enjoyed it. A lot of Batman. Trying to fill out a bunch of my Batman run, but a lot of Batman and some really cool stuff in my opinion. Batman Year One, some Nightfall stuff. But yeah, hope y'all have a good week. See y'all next week. Hope y'all enjoyed the video.